So hi, welcome. My name is Deanna and I love plant shopping. I'm at Plantitas Nursery and I wanted to show you guys the new shipment they got. They got a lot of Alocasias. So if you love Alocasia plants and harder to find Alocasias, you're in for a treat. I came in for lunch really quickly to stop by and check out how much I had gotten, and I had to come after work so I could show you guys. And you guys could also enjoy all these beauties. So come with me. They have a big stock here. Let's check these out. Look at this. This is the Alocasia Morocco, $19.99. So it has that pink stem. Really pretty. A pretty good size for $19.99, I would say. That one looks kind of an odd shape. Maybe that's a deformity, or is this a different plant? That's interesting. Look at that one. It's nice and wide, but it's the same one, Morocco. That's interesting. Okay. Look at these guys. This is the one I saw earlier and I was a little bit like, what is this? Look at that. You see how it's kind of like matte? This one shines a little bit more. Maybe it's a fresher leaf. I think that's what it is. And this one's a little bit older. But I kind of liking this matte look to it. And look at the back. This is bent a little bit, but very good size, and the back is so dark. This is called Dragon's Tooth and it's $49.99, and there's only a leaf coming out here, but it's very neat, very neat looking plant. And then right here we have arrowhead Alocasia. And these have the little markings here, zebra-like. Isn't that interesting? And these are the stingrays. What did I call it? I don't know what I called it, but $24.99. Look at that. Obviously, you can see why it's called the stingray Alocasia, right? $24.99. So that's why I'm telling you guys, they have so many Alocasias here that it's unreal to see them all in one nursery at one moment. Look at this one here. I had never seen this one. It's called an Alocasia Green Goddess, $49.99. And then right over here, this one, this little cute fellow, reminds me of the dragon scale a little bit, but it's not as textured. This one's a Sumo, $12.99. And look, it does have some of the little lines here that the stingray had. $12.99. I want to look up at a picture and see how these look when they grow up. Okay, so I think I've showed you all of the different varieties here. Yes, Green Goddess. Okay, let's see. There's the black velvets also. Let me show you. Here they have the Alocasia black velvets. And they have them in two different sizes, $12.99. This is usually what I've found here, but now they do carry them in bigger sizes, like this one here. And this must be what, a 6-inch pot, and it's $14.99. I think it's a really good price for this size. Really pretty. This dragon's tooth though is so nice. Now here's the poly. This is the usual one that normally we can find at big box stores, and this one's $14.99. This one really intrigued me when I found it for the first time, although I will tell you mine kind of did good for a good 8 months or so, and then it started going downhill. I really don't know. I didn't really find spider mites, so I wasn't too sure what happened. Maybe the location. I know I didn't have a lot of highlight. It had more of a lighter, medium light to maybe low light sometimes. So all this makes me question a little bit. You know, the ones that look a lot like it, like, will they also behave the same way? I know I'm doing really good with my dragon scales, and my black velvet's doing good, but it's not flourishing. It's kind of lost the older leaves. I have mine in my IKEA greenhouse cabinet, so it's in prime location, I would say, and it's like it gave me some good bigger leaves, and then it kind of stopped. So I need to pay attention, maybe repot it. Okay, let's go to another section. They still have a lot of here lipstick plants, and this is the variegated one. As you can tell here, how pretty, right? You know how this one has little dry ends? This one has been here for a bit, and mine at home has the same thing, and I really don't know why. Like, what am I doing wrong? But now I can see they're also getting a little bit of dry bits here. I don't know if it's the shipping stress, but yeah, I still want to learn more about how to take care of these lipstick plants. This is the regular one. It's not variegated. How pretty it trails. And let's see, this is $19.99, so it's slightly a little bit cheaper than non-variegated one. This one's really big. And right over here, they brought a big shipment of, we have the Hindu ropes, $19.99. And then they would have the Carnosa here, and these are $19.99. And then they have the pink princess, not pink, but just the crimson princess. Oh, it's really $19.99. And this is what I'm really like intrigued with, is the macrophilias, because they're very, very big. Look at that size of that leaf, and nice and full. A lot of plants in one pot. And this is all $19.99. I think it's a great price. Nice and full. More princesses, Hindu rope. And we have here Hoya Curtisii. How much are these? These are $14.99. Hoya Waitii. This one's so packed. And this is $19.99. Very nice. The smaller ones are $12.99, and this is the one I bought from here. $12.99. I'm really liking it. And right over here, I wanted to look at these. Look how pretty. This is the Hoya Crimson Queen. I love the queens. Look how white that looks and pretty in contrast with the green. It's just such an elegant plant. Look at that pink. Isn't that beautiful? And these are $24.99, but it's a nice, 8-inch? So I think it's a pretty good deal. And they still have one of this Pachiclata, I think it is. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but something like that. $12.99. I think that this is the best price I've ever seen at any nursery of these. Mine's actually growing. It's doing pretty good. This one seems like it's gone through some stresses. I think it's lost leaves since it's been here, but mine's doing pretty good at home, I must say. Name for that one. And I'm gonna have to attach the name for this one. This is Calethea, which I had never seen before. This one's ginormous. Oh my. Oh, here it is. Calethea Bella Carlina, $59.99. Never seen this. Have you seen this before? There's some smaller ones. Are they all $59? $59. I've never seen this Calethea before. It must be a very rare one. I've never heard of it. It's very pretty. What's cool about it is when you touch it, guys. When you touch it, it feels thicker than a normal Calethea. And then they have a lot of maize Calatheas. I'm so glad they're naming these. Mosaicas, $24.99. And obviously you can tell they're so cool because of the little lines here, like a little maze. Give it all the nutrients on the leaves. And of course they have a lot of the peacock. Well, actually this is called, yeah, peacock. That's what I know it, but this is a Macoyana too. $14.99. I don't have this one. A friend has it, and it seems like it's an easy one. So that's pretty cool. I have the rattlesnake, and it's very easy. So it's good to know which Calatheas are easy versus the harder ones, because there's some that are definitely harder, and I know I wouldn't buy again. What is this? Is it the same one? What is this? I've never seen this one. $16.99. Look at those marks. Never seen it. And is that flowers? That's interesting. $16.99. Oh, here's the name. Calithea fucata. $19.99. Pretty cool. These are such elegant plants. And is this the... Does it have the name? Euphorbia? No, this is different than the one we had. Remember that was roughly? This one's not red in the back. This is very pretty. Look at that. Look at that. That would be a statement plant in a coffee table. And look at that shine. The little ripples. Oh, and it's actually fuzzy, guys. The back side is very soft. Beautiful plant here. Now there's another one here I haven't seen before. So man, they've really stocked up here. If you guys want to know about this one, this is a white star Calethea. What's interesting is sometimes they come with pink lines, some Caletheas, but with time they can lose it. And I still can't pinpoint what makes them lose it. Like this one here, I know mine lost it. Is this the pinstripe? I bought this one such a long time ago that I don't remember exactly.
There's something we can help.
Which one's this one? I've never seen this one before. This is really nice. I've never seen this one before. Oh, hold on. Let me look at this one. Mira el precio de esta. Okay, so I want to show you these other Alocasias. Alocasia Chantreri, $39.99. It's just longer leaves. I'm really intrigued with this one. And then they have here the Quilted Dream. Have you guys seen this one before? Quilted Dream. It reminds me of the dragon scale. This one has bigger leaves, so you can see here the texture. This is really pretty, right, guys?
Thank you very much.
$39.99. And then they have the dragon scale here, $39.99. This is just the green kind. I have that one, is doing so good. And then down here we have the silver dragon, $24.99, which I love. I have to show you mine when we go home, so you can see how good they're doing. So this is the one I'm intrigued with. Is this one that I'm thinking, should I get it or not? Very nice. So this one has the longer leaves, $39.99. But I think, I don't know. Okay. Very pretty. So no? Guys, so I just want to show you, they have the vanilla orchids here, $39.99. Look how beautiful they are in trailing. Or climbing. I'm always on the lookout for like different types of orchids that are harder to find. So they have a lot of Cebu blue pothos, which I've never had them here before, and they're $19.99. And let's look at this one. So it's nice because it has several plants in here, and it's nice and trailing. Very pretty. Okay guys, so here I am back home, and I want to show you all my plantitas, all my new little plants. So I'm gonna start right here with a vanilla orchid. My first time having one. This is the regular green form, not variegated, but it's really pretty. What's cool about it is that it feels like vanilla or an orchid leaf, which is thicker than a normal leaf, and it's shiny. I think I damaged this one. I actually was just hanging it on this macrame, and I think unfortunately I must have hurt it a little bit, but it's really big or long. And It's growing. I kind of let it dangle a little bit there. I kind of like that. And then I wanted to kind of wrap itself around the macrame. And it's been a fast grower. I've actually had her for about a couple of weeks, and now I'm recording my haul video. So just wanted you to see her. So yeah, guys, so this is really where our vanilla beans come from a vanilla orchid. Isn't that pretty interesting? I know you have to kind of pollinate. It seems like the flower a certain way. It's a process to be able to get the vanilla beans. I don't think I'll be able to do that at all. But it's just beautiful to know the plant where the vanilla beans come from, and I'll be able to enjoy some flowers. From what I researched, there are flowers that don't last very long. They don't last like a normal orchid's flower. They last months. So I'm gonna have to make sure I don't miss it when they do flower. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll share with you guys whenever she flowers. So that was one of the plants that I bought, and then I will bring you right over here, and I'll show you another one here. I have it here on a little table just so I could show you guys, not the place where I leave her at. So what do you think? What is this? There was no exact name for this one here where I bought it, but obviously it's a Syngonium, and it's splashy with pink. So is this the pink confetti? I'm debating between pink confetti and milk. Pink confetti, I think that's what it's called. I think there's two varieties, just pink confetti and then one that has like the word milk in it. From my little YouTube research, it seems like the milk one is in a lighter color. The regular just pink confetti is just more greenish tone. And this one here, of course, not every single leaf is splashy, but man, the ones they are so pretty. I've never ever seen them carry this one here. So when I saw it, I always go to the Syngonium section because I'm always waiting for something different, right? That I don't have, that's different. And when I saw this one, I was like, my heart was beating fast. Wouldn't your heart been beating fast to see this beautiful Syngonium there? Especially when you saw the price tag. You know how much this one was? It was like $10. If you don't believe me, I will pull it out so I can show you. Incredible! Actually, there's like 3 plants. You see that? 3 plants in here, 3 little bushes of Syngoniums. 2 of them are the ones that are pink with pink variegation, and one of them is just regular, like without variegation. So I don't know if I'm gonna separate this because it's pretty packed. But yes, I have a pink splash Syngonium, and let me show it to you so you guys can see how it compares. Okay, so I wanted to show you the pink splash Syngonium. It's nice to be able to compare, right? I do keep this one in my IKEA greenhouse because this one's rehabbing from basically having no leaves because it came in winter. But normally, see, this part is a lot greener than these here. But very close to it in a way, looking like. Although, you know how these turn darker? I don't know, guys, if that's because it's in my IKEA greenhouse or if this is normal. If any of you guys have a pink splash Syngonium, let me know if that's normal. Usually, see, it's a new leaf, it's green, but then later it starts becoming dark. So that's very interesting. Okay, guys, so that's that with this. And then, guess who else came to my house? Oh my, I have an Alocasia cubria. I was not able to record where they had these. I showed you guys that they had lots of different Alocasias that you normally don't find in a local nursery, but they got a big shipment of Alocasias, and this was the one I chose. This wasn't on my wish list. I had this one spotted. I had been looking at her in Etsy and shipping. So this one was $59.99. So it was a little bit of an investment plant. But I've been doing pretty good with Alocasias. So I thought I would pay around the same thing if I got it shipped to me, and maybe not as big, and maybe it would go through the shipping stress. So I said, I'll just go ahead and buy it, you know, locally, grab it and bring it home. So she's already potted up in a pretty, maybe 6-inch pot. So she should be growing. And I put her in my IKEA greenhouse. And since I put her in there, this new leaf came out. And this is crazy, right? The metallic sheen to these leaves that this cubria has, and it's known for its very, very skeletal markings that it has. I don't know, it reminds me like an alien or something like that. So she's still a baby. I can't just imagine when she grows how she's gonna look. So I know I've seen videos that are supposed to be an easy one. So I can't wait to see big leaves on this baby. Okay, so right next to that, I wanted to show you this Calethea that I did end up purchasing. What do you think? She is something I had never ever seen before. And I was shopping with Plants in a Pickle, and she pointed it out to me, which was the Calethea we saw there that we had never seen before there at Planty, or I had never seen a video of this one. I had never heard anything of it, but the moment I touched it, I'm like, wow, it's just thicker than a normal Calethea leaf, I would say. I don't know, just feels different. And basically, look at that. Look at the little markings. I feel like it looks like a cross of a network Calethea and a peacock. Something like that, it seems to me. So, yeah. This one was really, really, really nice. It did have a little bit of imperfections, as you can see here, which is very typical of Caletheas. Now, will this one be a hard one? I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be hard. I hope not, because I'm kind of like, ugh. I have so many plants that it gets to the point that I can't have the ones that are hard anymore because I'm not giving it my full attention. Usually they don't want to dry out. They want to have higher humidity. So hopefully she'll be okay. So far, so good. Here's a good view of her. Oh, I didn't say the name. This is a Calethea. Oh, it doesn't have a tag. Bell. Bell. So Belle. Have you heard of that? I've never heard of this one. So yeah, here she is. And then next plant I wanted to show you is, ready for it? She's a big one. It's a beautiful Scindapsus. She is nice and trailing. And I bought two. Here's one, here's the other. So why did I buy this one? Since I already have Scindapsus. Do you see this? What is this? When I saw this, I'm like, this is a splash. Scindapsus splash. I have a Scindapsus splash and I can bring it and compare and we can see it. But this definitely looks like his splash. But then this does not look exactly like a splash. This to me looks more like the Exotica. So this plant has me intrigued and mesmerized. Like I am between a splash and between an Exotica. So I was kind of like thinking, is this like a different variety that I don't know about? Look at that, that's splash. This, I don't know. So I just was like, look at that, that's splash. Now, I don't know if some leaves had a little bit of yellow like this. So I was checking them out, making sure that there was no kind of pests. And I did spray it down and I've been keeping it outside, but it's already been 2 weeks. So I brought her in for the video. But I don't think she has pests. It seems like she is super, super packed in this basket. So I don't know, maybe she needs to be repotted. I'm pretty sure the roots have to be root bound. So look at that. Look at those markings. So I bought one day, then I went back another day, and I grabbed the second one because, or I just went back later and I grabbed the second one because I told my husband this is an interesting find. So like, I feel, this is my philosophy. Tell me what your philosophy is. My philosophy is that when this plant was basically potted up from cuttings, I feel like they grabbed cuttings from a splash, and they grabbed cuttings from an exotica, and they put them all in the soil. And so basically what I'm getting here is a mixture of two different plants, the splash and the exotica. I'm gonna go get my splash and my exotica so you guys can see the leaves and compare. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. By the way, this was $24.99, this hanging basket. So this is my splash. Very easy to see. It's just splashed with the silver dots. So then we come right over here to this one. Okay, this is my big hanging basket. You see splashiness here? You see it? You see, and this is my original splash plant, and this is the big basket that I just bought. Splashiness. Let's see, there's some spots, like I say, that are even more splashed. Right here. Right here. You see that? Very, very much similar, right, to this here. But then you get some leaves that have a lot more silver to them. Like that, like this right here, right? So then you're like, that looks a little bit different. It's kind of splashed, but more silver. So then you look here at my exotica, my exotica's leaves, and you compare it, and you're like, well, it looks similar here. So that's why I'm saying that this is my exotica, that I feel like she's a little mix. Or is this a new name, a new breed type? I don't know how to say it correctly, but to let me know, okay, what you guys are opinion on and what type of Scindapsus I just bought. But whatever she is, I'm so happy with this purchase. I'm so happy with all my purchases from Plantitas. It was a great restock, and I enjoyed it a lot. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't share it with friends. I want to go ahead and give you a little glimpse of my little crystallanium that is doing so good. My gloriosum back there. Don't forget to subscribe so you guys can see more videos about all my plants. I'm going to be doing some more plant tours pretty soon, so don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. You guys enjoy all your beautiful plants. Bye.